What's going on, everybody? First of all, I want to say that I'm getting a big glare on this computer, and I'd rather do this down here in the yard, but I don't think I have enough service. So hopefully, I don't fall off this 8 foot drop, or if you call 911 if I do. But also, I want to give a big shout out to Ace Engineering. As I've told y'all before, I reach out to some companies that I have used in the past and told them if they'd send me a shirt, I'd wear it in a video, give them a shout out. So go check out Ace Engineering. They have great Jeep parts. It's actually who I bought my inner fenders or front inner fenders for my Jeep Wrangler JK off of. As soon as I get like some regular fenders, I'll put the Ace Engineering inner fenders in. But they were the best ones that I found during my research. So go check out Ace Engineering. They do a lot more than just inner fenders. They do a lot of Jeep stuff. So go check them out. Like I said, best inner fenders that I found. So let's see what we got. Marcus, what's up, buddy? How's it going? It's a beautiful day here, but my wife told me that we're supposed to have like crazy storms tonight with possible baseball size hail. If that happens, I'm sure every vehicle I own will be totaled. Let's hope that don't happen. Howdy, says Rob, and I'm sure my neighbors are like, what in the world's going on over there? Can y'all hear me fine? The camera's way over there. My Mustang's sitting up against me. My table's up against my legs. That's one reason I'm like, I hope I don't fall off the back of this. Daniel says, what's up, brother? How's it going, Daniel? What's up, Gear? I'm still here too. Ken, me too, man. Me too. Some boring days. I got out and cleaned some cars. I mowed the yard yesterday and, did some stuff like that. But there's only so much of that you can do. I did wash the dishes today. And I found there's a lot of car stuff on TV right now and a lot of car stuff on like Netflix. So I've been watching a ton of that. I'm really, really wanting to rebuild a car. And I'm talking about like an older car or something, or a wrecked car. I would like to buy it and rebuild it, see if I can actually do that. I've never done it. I've always felt like if anybody else can do it, I can do it to an extent. So I would actually like to try that. And I've been watching all these car shows where they do that, and it makes me want to even do it more. The only thing that stops me from doing it is I don't have anywhere to do it. If I had a garage, I'd be in trouble right now with all this time at home, because I would be looking for something like a Chevy Nova or an old Mustang or an old Camaro or, something like that, an old Satellite or something to rebuild. But luckily, I don't have anywhere to do it, and I'm not blowing my money, because I definitely would be doing that right now if I had somewhere to actually do that at. What up, Gear? What's up, Smoke? How's it going, buddy? I'm sure starting to warm up there, Gene. And I bet you're glad for that. There's a lot of people thinking that this coronavirus is going to start going away once it starts warming up. And I don't know if that's true or not, but their logic behind that is they think that like the flu in the summertime, it'll go away and it may come back in the winter possibly, or if they don't find a vaccine for it or something like that. But they're hoping in the summertime that the curve flattens out and actually starts going down. I hope that as well, because I've been here for going on like 3 or 4 weeks now, and man, it's going crazy. I'm going crazy. Big Mo, what's up? What's up, Mo? How's it going, buddy? Maz says, hey, Gear, what's going on, Maz? Yo, bro. Brian, how's it going? You are good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just didn't know if everybody could hear me, because like I can't even touch the microphone right there. It doesn't hail like, or the hail damage will total them. Hey there, what's up? Cora Daddy. Cora Daddy Motorsports. Hope I said that right. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. Loud and clear. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate that. Yeah, hear you okay. Thanks, Ken. Just here in Texas, heading to Missouri in the morning. Daniel, stay safe, buddy, and be careful. Protect yourself. There's a bunch of crap going on, but I'm assuming you're driving a truck. I think I remember you saying you drove a truck, and if so, thank you. Truck drivers, nurses, grocery store attendants, even fast food workers and stuff like that, they're keeping this thing going. I mean, I've seen a lot of people that wouldn't take a fast food restaurant job because they thought they were above it. And look at them now, man. Them are some of the most important people around because everybody eats fast food and they're still keeping this country going. So thank you all. Thank you, police, doctors, military, all those. And a lot of them actually sent me shirts. So I'm going to start giving them shout outs and video. I'll probably link them in the description of this video after this video is over. But check out Ace Engineering. They make great Jeep parts. They're who make the inner fenders that I have going on my Jeep as soon as I get regular fenders and I can install them. That may be what I do with a portion of my check that I get, my stimulus check. Fenders won't be $1,200, but I may take a portion of that and actually buy fenders for my Jeep, put that back in the economy, try to help the economy out. That may be what I do. Let's see here. I'll be doing a rebuild. Oh, okay, rebuild. Yeah, you know, I wish I knew how to rebuild engines, and I talked to my wife earlier this week about actually going back to school and taking a class at like a vocational school or something on auto body and just automotive in general for like building engines, working on engines and stuff like that. I would love to know more about that. I would love to be able to do more of that on the channel. And I think it's about $10,000 per class, and it takes about 1.5 years to finish. It'll be pretty hard to, if I decide to do that, keep YouTube going, but I will definitely keep YouTube going because that's why I would be doing it, is for YouTube to try to grow my channel. But I would love to later on in life, I know I'm getting too old to say later on in life, but I would love to like be able to buy wrecked cars and build them on this channel and sell them and show a profit. That's what I would really like to do in the future with this channel. I would have to get somewhere to do that, and that's why I mentioned that earlier. But I'm thinking about going back to school. Not sure if that's actually tax deductible since I'm doing it for a business. I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but I think it's about $10,000 per class to do that. So if I did the automotive and the auto body, which I would probably do the automotive first, that way I could actually tinker and work on engines. I know a little bit, but I can't completely strip them down bare bones and put them back together, or it would take me a long time to do it. I'm not saying I couldn't, but it would take me a very long time to do that. But I'm willing to invest that money in my future and the future of this channel to try to make it grow. I look at this like a business, and as a business, you have to sink money into it to make money. So I am prepared to possibly make that sacrifice and work hard for 2 or 3 years to get the knowledge I need to make this channel one day be able to support me and my family. So I'm possibly going to be doing that. I got to look into, of course, it has to be after this coronavirus, so they're not doing it now. But later on this year, once this is all over with, I'm going to go there and talk to them, see what can be done and stuff like that, and hopefully bring y'all some really awesome content later on. I would love, like I said, to buy like older cars and rebuild them, or even like buy like exotic cars like some people like Sam Crack and some other people do. They buy total cars from like Copart, and they build them back, and I don't think he ever sells them, but I would actually sell them. I couldn't afford to do that over and over and over. The channel would have to get really big for me to keep a Lamborghini and a Ferrari and everything else he has and not sell anything. But that's what I would like to do in the future. That was long-winded, and I'm sorry, but that's what I would like to do in the future. Where are we at? Erie, Pennsylvania. Oh, just scratched a mosquito bite and it jumped on me. Where are we at? It jumped a lot. Erie, Pennsylvania here had crazy wind and rain last night. I hope it's just rain and wind here tonight. Yo, Andy, what's up, Matt? How's it going, buddy? Hey, before we get into this any further, check out N3QDZ's channel. Check out Rob Motive's channel. Check out the Board Woodworkers channel. And if I forgot to give anybody a shout out, please leave it in the comment sections. I will give you a shout out, but check out all 3 of their channels. Great content. I'm sure we all probably share people, but if we don't, go check them out. I'm sure they would appreciate it, and I'd appreciate it as well. So you need to build a garage. I need to build a big garage. I would actually just prefer to buy this house. We started working on the house and getting some stuff done and getting it ready to sell. So hopefully within the next year, hopefully it'll be done. The COVID-19 thing has kind of put a damper on that because there's only so much you can do, and I can't get out and go buy stuff and stuff like that. But we have ripped up carpet in Michaela's room and in the hallway and stuff like that to try to get, it's got hardwood underneath it, so we're trying to get it ready to sell. So hopefully we can get done here, get moved into a bigger house, a little bit nicer house. This house is not bad, but it's really, really old. And get a garage. God, I need a garage. I need a garage bad, especially if I'm thinking about doing something like that. I really need a garage to work. Yo, Brian, a good evening, Andy. A good evening, Sean. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you and Linda are doing well. Rebuilding a Mustang, we both know an old Ford wouldn't need any work done. Right. Yeah, I've owned a few old Mustangs, and they need a lot more work than I know how to do right now. That's why I'd have to go back to school. But I've owned two old Mustangs, a 65 and a 66. They wasn't completed. They needed work, and I actually sold them before the work was finished. So I never did get to completely finish them. It's pretty warm here, and we are getting new cases every day, or at least discovering them. That's true. I didn't think about that, but that's very true. I'm sure California is warm as well, and they've got a ton of them. So I guess that hypothesis is shot down the drain. Courtney, what's up, Slow Me? How's it going? A little Slow Me. That's my Slow Me right there. Got it. Perfect. Good deal. I'm glad I got it. Cora Daddy. I just said it like it looked, so I'm glad that worked. They say that, but why is Australia having corona issues in the summer there? Like I said, Rob Motives is having it over there, and I bet they're in the 80s now, so I guess that hypothesis is down the drain. I have my theories about this coronavirus. We're having allergies here, so if I start coughing a little bit or sneezing, it's not because of the coronavirus. I'm not running the temperature. It's because I'm outside and everything is blooming. There's actually a tree right over there. I was over there working behind the house where I shoot some videos, and there must have been like 1,000 bees in that tree getting the pollen out of it, getting the nectar out of it. My daughter's CRV broke down this week, so I actually got the parts in this week to try to fix that. You'll have to wait for the video for that. But hopefully this fixes it. What up, Gear? What's up, Tony? How's it going, buddy? It's a very nice day today, but I'm at work. Bummer. That is a bummer, Maz. That's a huge bummer. I'd say it's probably 70 to probably in the low 70s right now, if I was guessing. Way upper 60s or low 70s. It's pretty nice out here. I'm actually a little warm in this baseball shirt. My wife said this is how it's supposed to fit. A little funky. I've never owned a shirt like this. Gear Runner, what's up, brother? How's it going? CJ, going pretty good. How are you doing? Hope you had a good day today. Hope everybody's not too bored. Like I said, I've been watching a ton of car shows, but kind of stuck here. So if you're in the same boat as I am, at least there's a lot of car shows on TV, and you could Gear Runner and chill if you don't have anything else to do. Yo, Matt, what's up? Mrs. Slow. Let's hope this coronavirus goes away. Very much, CJ. I'm ready to get out and go do something. Slow Me says hi to Matt. What do you think of the Ford 427 single overhead camera engine? I don't know a whole lot about that engine. I got to be honest with you. I don't know a ton about engines. That's why I would like to go back to school. Just don't have the knowledge I would like to have to be able to do where I would like to take this channel. So I really can't give a lot of information on that because I just don't know a lot about it. Don't forget barbecues. I would be much worse off without them. Mine's right here, and I've used the crap out of it. My dad still likes to get out and go around, just travel and stuff. Not travel, but get out in his truck and ride around. So he was actually going to the place where he used to work yesterday. They're kind of shut down for the most part. There's just 2 or 3 people there. He worked for a propane company, and he came by and grabbed my propane tanks and took them and filled them up for me. One of them was almost full, but he topped it off. So that's a pretty decent idea. I don't know if I would do that, but you're not out anything. That was money I didn't have. So if you're going to buy a lot of lottery tickets, I guess that would be the time to do it. Sorry, everybody. This thing does this every once in a while, and I don't want to miss your comments. Man. There we go. I'm back. Hello, Gear. What's going on? Terrence, what's going on, buddy? Sorry it jumped right there. I don't know why this thing does that, but it has a mind of its own. I wish it never jumped, but for some odd reason, it does. Yo, Terrence, if you can rebuild a F-100, would be more than happy to watch it. Man, I would love to rebuild like a 56 F-100. Those are my favorite truck ever, and I love the big mouth on the front end. I would definitely have to find the right one because I don't even know if I can afford a decent body of one of those at the price those things are bringing now. I mean, it's astronomical. I've seen some of them things on like Barrett Jackson, which are prestigious examples, but like $100 and some $1,000. So I don't even know if I could afford a good body on one of them, but I would love to do it. Dude, too old. You're young. How old are you? I am 41, going on 42 in about 3 months. So I'm getting closer to 50 than I used to be. Hello, Brian. What's going on? Just installed Toyota's power lock for the tailgate. It's great. A little more expensive than popping a lock, but I think it's better and quieter. Is it a straight direct plug and play, or do you have to tap into your wires? Because there is one out there, and I swear I can't never get these stupid mosquitoes away. There's one out there, and I swear I can't never remember the name of it when I go on these live streams. But it's just a straight plug and play. So is Toyota's a straight plug and play, and is that for a Tacoma or Tundra? Did you say? It didn't say. CJ, I'll be doing a 49 Chevy. Hi, Rob. Sounds awesome. The board woodworker. Hey, Andy. What's up, Doug? How's it going, buddy? I'm sure it's still cold up there. I just couldn't live in Alaska. I don't think I could live any more north than I live right now because I hate the winters we have, and they're pretty mild. So I just don't think I could do it. Now back to the regular scheduled program. I know, right? Hey, Terrence. I'm currently working on 96 F-150 with a 5.0 Windsor V8. Nice. That's back when they had good trucks. Thanks, buddy. You're welcome, Rob. You are the man. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, Matt. Anytime. If you watch Goons Quad, they rebuild a lot of sports cars and GMCs, Chevy and Ford. I'll check them out. I've never heard of Goons Quad, so Marcus, I'll check them out. But I do watch people like I said, Tavares or Tavarish, and I also watch what's his name? I just said it. Sam Crack. I also watch Sam Crack. Don't know what's going on. Let's see here. CJ, that sounds awesome. I'm looking to buy a 396 block and build from the bottom up. That would be nice. I'd do that on the channel if I was you. CJ, hello, Gear. What's up? Chad, what's going on, buddy? Hope you had a great day. You should buy a lot. You should buy a lot and build one of those loft houses that are basically a garage with a living quarters. My wife would never do that. That's not going to happen. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. It's not going to happen. My wife has things she wants, and one of them is a pool. I want a garage. I wouldn't mind to have a pool. I like to swim. I'm a water dog, so I wouldn't mind to swim, basically. Get good exercise. Hey, Rob. Hey, Chad. A YouTuber named Cranky V has a 66 Ford F-100 with a 390 FE engine with a big cam, headers, and dual glass packs. And, man, it sounds like a NASCAR at full throttle. Man, I don't know if I could handle that. I couldn't drive that very far. I like to take cars like that to like car shows and stuff. And then Pigeon Forge is about an hour and a half away or longer in some traffic. That would drive me nuts. If it got too loud. Now, if it's a minor idle and stuff, I'd be okay, but good. Not NASCAR is a little. I've been to NASCAR. I live about an hour and a half from Bristol Motor Speedway, so I've been to NASCAR. That's loud. It's not that warm in California right now. 40. Oh, it's warmer than 48 today, man. I really figured. Is that Northern California? I guess I was specifically talking about Southern California, but Northern California does get cold. That is how Italian works. The way it looks, the way you pronounce it. Awesome. Oh, that's good to know, because if I ever see any more Italian, I'll be able to pronounce it. Because we went to some fancy Italian restaurant, and I was like, I don't know if I can pronounce this stuff. Sounds awesome, board woodworker. I got to get my Bricklin out of storage soon for few more weeks before the snow is all melted. Awesome, awesome. And I know you're looking forward to that. Anytime I've got something in storage and I want to get it out, it drives me nuts to not be able to get it out. Hot. CJ, that's awesome. How did it jump, man? I didn't even touch anything. This is driving me nuts. I don't need either. CJ, that's awesome. I'm not sure. I might go with the F3 with the 350, not an F350, but just a 350, or I will IS swap for something about 500 horsepower. That'll be pretty awesome. Put 500 horsepower in that old truck. That's going to be pretty sweet. The next couple of weeks, my garage floods a bit. Foot of water, LOL. My shoes get so wet. So once that evaporates, I'm good to go and fetch the Bricklin back. So my basement leaks a little bit. That's one thing we got to address, but it has to dry out before I can address it. So hopefully about 4 layers of whatever that crap is you put on the wall will help slow that down or stop it. That's what I'm hoping. What's up, Brian? CJ, I love New Jersey. Don't need inspection, straight pipe all the way. Same way here, man. Same way here. We have no car inspection, so basically whatever you want to do to it, you can do to it. Ford was originally supposed to release the new 2021 Ford Bronco, but it got canceled due to coronavirus. Makes sense. I mean, they're not producing anything right now. They're shut down. So that totally makes sense. I do like the look of that little Bronco, though. More like the 60s, and the 60s Bronco was my favorite. Even though I owned like an 89 full-size Bronco 80 Bauer edition, which I did like as a huge vehicle, but I like the smaller ones better. But for some odd reason, I don't like the Bronco 2s. I'd rather have the full size than Bronco 2. I just didn't like the Bronco 2. It's just my opinion. Yo, Chad, how have you been lately, buddy? Want to appreciate you for all your video. My wife may not cause the money I have to spend on mods. Digging your videos. Keep it up. Reg, thank you very much, buddy. I really appreciate that. My wife, yeah, I get that a lot too. My wife doesn't appreciate me because of the money I make people spend or people want to spend. But, you know, I'm sure she doesn't get too bad upset, or hopefully she doesn't. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Sounds awesome, board woodworker. I'm doing good, Brian. And you. Hey, there's 25 people on, 11 thumbs up. Just takes a second to hit that thumbs up. Really helps out the channel. Let's get that thumbs up going. Thank you. It's just me, or is there a ton of buffering going on? I don't know. It may be because I'm outside. It very well could be buffering going on. I apologize if there is. It's not showing it on my end, but I am outside to try to. My family's at home in the like that because of the quarantine and stuff. So I try to keep it quiet inside there. So it may be buffering a little bit, and I do have a Mustang basically sitting on the laptop. So that metal could be causing that as well, if I was guessing. Yep, I'm getting some buffering. And then, well, it could also just be that everybody's home and using their internet and it's slowing down too. Thanks, CJ. I'm looking to do a full motor build from bottom to top, right down to the oil pump. Amen on that, board woodworker. Meant to ask you the other day, did your tent guy do the Jeep? Reason I'm asking, the driver's side door is delaminating. He did do my Jeep. It came out great. I meant to show a video. Actually, I didn't do a video on him doing it. I did a video on something you should pay attention to with your vehicle if you have tent. And I'd never thought about this. And it was the same way on both sides of my Jeep. So I did a short video talking about what you should pay attention to if you have tint on your front windows. But he did, and he did a great job as normal. And it took a little longer. I sort of said it didn't take long, but it did because the seals on the new JK are so tight. He almost could not get the tint in behind the seals. It was crazy on him trying to get the tint in behind the window seals. It was so, he said he'd almost never seen a vehicle to have that tight of seals on the windows, which is good. It's a good thing. Just a baby. Yeah, I wish. Life's going on. There went a car, like a small car. I didn't pay attention to what car it was because I was astonished at what I seen. But there was a little red car, a little two-door, went down the road with a full-size chair tied to the roof. Now, I'm not saying strapped. It had like bailing wire, not wire, but like string for like square bells, tied a chair to the top of the car. That's the neighborhood I live in. I'm just kidding. That did happen though. A lot of Arista mods are so damn expensive. Some can eye for about 150K. I would love to do a resto mod. I would actually like to do an old Mustang and put a Coyote V8 in it, but that engine bay is so small, it would be stupid hard to do. Not saying it's impossible, but it would be stupid hard to do, and that's what I would really like to do with independent suspension all the way around it, which would cost so much money. It'd be stupid, and I would never be able to afford to do it till the channel really took off. But if the channel ever really takes off and I'm rebuilding cars, that's one I'm going to do. 42, you're getting close to me every day. I know, and you're getting one day further away from me every day. CJ, I'm looking to make, oh, you dog, it jumped again. Why is it doing that? There it is. CJ, I'm looking to make the front end come up, and you can. I'm sure you can. Put some slicks on it or something. Hey, Gear Runner, just stopping by to say hi. And if you're not old, I'm only 6 years younger and feel young. Gotta go, but want to say hey, Wine Country Cali. John, I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. You have a great day, and thank you for that. Every day I do feel a little bit older, especially during quarantine. But I don't know why. I just feel like once I go back to school, it would take me 3 to 3.5 years to finish this. I'd be getting close to 45. That's not old, but that's kind of late in life to be thinking about changing a profession. Hey, Rob Motive, what's up, brother? How's it going? Sounds awesome, board woodworker. Hey, CJ, just locked down here making videos. Me too, man. Me too. Hey, Gear, doesn't Rob do live streams? Oh, boy. I will send you their page. I got that, Marcus. I appreciate it. Just seeing it pop up a few minutes ago. Rob Motor said, huh? Hello, all. How is everyone? Ron, doing great, buddy. Welcome to the live. Appreciate you stopping by. Sorry for the music, but at least it wasn't a copyright. Just couldn't tell what it was. But same old, just on lockdown. So I hope you're doing great and not too bored as I am. Not bored right now, but bored normally. I live about 20 minutes away from Texas Motor Speedway. Nice. I bet you can almost hear it when it's going on. Man, that's actually, I bet you can almost hear it when races are going on a quiet night. Well, Gear, the almighty 427 silhouette camera is based off the 427 FE side Oiler. And the camera was originally supposed to compete in NASCAR, but it banned due to protests from GM and Chrysler. Hey, I've been there, not on a full engine, but it was on RC cars. When I used to race RC cars, I raced brushless electric motors, and all the gas motor guys made fun of us until we started killing them. I mean, we wasn't just beating them. We were like lapping them 6 to 8 times in a 30-lap race. I mean, we were slaughtering them. And then they were like, oh, gas is better, but it's not fair that we have to race those electric car guys. That's not fair, but gas is better. Now, they never could explain to us why gas is better, but I tell you how much better gas was. The people there said there was only 2 people that had electric motors, and they were leaving them in 10-scale class unless there was enough people to have an electric car race. So all the little whiny dudes that had the gas cars that were better bought their wives electric cars so that they wouldn't have to race against us and get their ass handed to them every day. Just saying. Just saying. CJ, the 427 was also mentioned. It's the net in general because everyone's online. That's what I'm figuring. Everybody's home, everybody's online. So, you know, it slows everything down. Terrence is thumbing up. Lots of buffering. Sorry, Sean. I apologize. I really think that's what it is. There's a lot of people using the internet. It's probably slowing it down. There we go. 45 minutes from Loudon, New Hampshire Speedway. That's almost where I'm at from Bristol Motor Speedway. So I've been to a race or two, and it's loud. The 427 Camry, basically a 426 Hemi killer, and it devoured the 426 Hemi at the drag strip back in the 60s. Not even modern V8s from GM and Chrysler compete with the almighty 427 single overhead camera. I'm talking about the tent on my Jeep. Oh, no, it was on it when I got it. He didn't do it. The tent was already on the windows. I was going to have him do a strip across the front, but he never got around to it. That tent was on it whenever I got it. I have no clue who did that or how long it's been on there. Eric, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Speaking of tent, did you tent your Tundra's rear window? I get a lot of light coming in. I didn't. I think it's still got 20% all the way around. I've never had a lot of issue with it. But mine's 20% all the way around with a strip of 5 across the front windshield for the sun strip. CJ, I love the old 360 they had in Lincoln Mark 7. Those things are a beast for luxury car. Have a good man. I'll see you around the knife chats, buddy. John, I appreciate it, buddy. You have a great evening, and thanks for stopping by. I know the board woodwork can't believe NASCAR decided to ban it because it was an overhead cam and can make on the competitors with ease. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. It happened the same thing in, RC car racing. Same identical thing. They sure were the board woodworker, and they sound nasty as well. You guys are in your 40s. That's so young. I'm so old, I part dust. I get it. But I'm speaking of like going back to school to learn a different profession. Not saying I would ever leave my full-time job unless YouTube took off. I wouldn't go back to school to learn this, to go start a whole new career. One thing is, if you do that, they're just going to give you the crap jobs and oil changes as they come in. You're not going to make any money. But as a YouTuber, I'm getting decently established now. I'm getting a fan base and stuff. And if I can learn something like this and do this on my channel, I think it will really make the channel grow a lot more. And I would like to have a better understanding of this stuff. Yeah, I like doing bolt-on mods, and I like doing remote starts and stuff like that. But if I could rebuild motors and fix wrecked cars and stuff like that and show you guys how to do that and show you guys projects, I just think that would be awesome. I really enjoy watching channels that do that. And I feel like if I enjoy watching those channels, that people would enjoy watching me do it as well. I don't know that. Maybe I'm not as interesting as those guys are. But I'm willing to invest some money to find out. Let's see here. Thumbs up. Thank you, Reg. I appreciate it. CJ, that ISC Mark 7 could not get traction. They have NOS kits that bump them up to 9.75. And dang, that's pretty quick in a quarter. It's going good, Rob. There it is. Found it. Tundra's for life. Tundra's for life. Thank you. Have you come to a conclusion with the front window deflector? Huh? What are you talking about? Front window deflector. You talking about the deflector that goes across the front of my Jeep? Like the hood deflector that deflects bugs? I have one on mine. It came on it. And I feel like, if that's what you're talking about, I feel like those windshields are so flat that I leave it on there because I figured if it wasn't, bugs would be all over that thing, man. They'd be everywhere. So I've got one on mine if that's what we're talking about. Board woodworker, where'd it go? Holy crap, board woodworker. That's faster than the Dodge Demon. Dodge Demons are nice, but they're just nice in a straight line. And since I live in a mountainous region, I think I would opt for something else. Honestly, if I had to drive it every day, I think I would opt for either a Super Sport Camaro or, a Shelby Mustang or something like that, or ZL1 or something, or Corvette over the Demon, just because I don't have a lot of straight roads to drive on. Most of my roads are curvy, so I wouldn't want something that was good in a straight line. But now if you lived in a flat area that just had long straightaways, I could see the Demon being a fun car. But where I live, it's just not practical, in my opinion. Here, there goes a police car. Let's see here. Haha, at oil changes, LOL. Gear, I can show you how to take a 350 stick and pull tins. I don't have a 350 stick. Gear, I can, I didn't read that. Could always go back to your career as an exotic dancer. I could. I was really good at that. I did the sprinkler that drove the women nuts. How you think I got my wife? I mean, one of these, and it was over. I mean, over. She was like, ah! I come home with a lot of money and a wife, and then I didn't have any money, and my career was over. So whew, that's a long night. For somebody. My wife's playing her listening right now. She's like, I'm gonna kill him when he gets off. So we're gonna have to run this live stream for like 4 or 5 hours till she forgets about this. Oh, hello, Andy from British Columbia, Canada. Want to know what product you use to treat your Tundra leather? I actually did that this week. I didn't do a video on it. I should have, but I didn't. But I just used those Meguiar's leather conditioner wipes. They're handy. They're convenient. I've never had an issue with them. They seem to do a really good job. They seem to soften the leather and clean it great. It looks brand new whenever I get done with it. And I usually do my seats 2 to 3 times. I did 2 times in the Tundra, and I think I did the seats in the Roush 3 times because I'd never done those. But usually I do them more than once when I do them out. Now, if I did them more often, if I did them more regularly, I'd probably just do it once and forget it. But I don't have the time to keep up all my cars, so I actually do them a couple times before I do it. It may be quicker if I did it more often, but I'd always do it a couple times. It usually almost takes me a full container of them to do my Tundra. Where are we at? There we go. Gear, you better hurry. 40 to 50 years. Old goes quick. I know, Sean. I know. 40 went real fast, so I'm sure 50 will get here even quicker. Jay, it is a 200 shot with larger cam and straight pipe. The best sun deflector is 70% ceramic window tint. My buddy does ceramic, but I didn't pay to have that done. I'm sure it's a lot better, but it was quite a bit more expensive, so I just went with the high-end regular stuff. Mine is probably like one step down from ceramic. Buy a Tundra now or wait a week or 2? Man, that's a tough call right there. All right, I don't see the coronavirus ending in the next 2 weeks. So especially if you waited a week, you might have, that's just me guessing, you might get a little bit better deal because the longer you wait, the more anxious or urgent they're going to want to be to sell a vehicle, because I'm sure they're not selling a ton of vehicles right now during the coronavirus. So at least 1, possibly 2 weeks, you're probably going to get a better deal than you could today. But that's a touchy situation. If the vaccine comes out tomorrow, which I don't think that's going to happen, that could be catastrophic on buying a vehicle. But nonetheless, even if it came out tomorrow, I still don't see people rushing out to buy a new car in 2 weeks. So 1 to 2 weeks is probably the better option, in my opinion. Because like I said, even if the vaccine came out tomorrow, people's just going to be starting to get back to work. The stimulus check, I might not wait more than a week. I just thought about that. Some people could possibly use that stimulus check to buy a car. I probably wouldn't wait longer than a week. I think the stimulus checks are supposed to start going out on the 15th. So if you wait around the 13th, 12th or 13th, that's probably a good day to do it. I don't know. That's just my guess. I don't think a lot of people will use that stimulus check to buy a car, but I'm sure some will, and that may cushion the urgency to sell a truck a little bit. I would say the 10th through the 12th would be a good time range. The next 4 or 5 days-ish to go buy a vehicle. Stimulus check thinking. I'm looking forward to winning our race, Andy. Yeah. If y'all wasn't on Rob Motors' channel the other night, if y'all get me to 30,000 subscribers by July, I'm going to take my Jeep and I'm going to drive it to Texas after the coronavirus is over, of course. I can't do this during the coronavirus. But if I get to 30,000 subscribers, let's say by my birthday, July 22nd, if I hit 30,000 subscribers by July 22nd, when this coronavirus is over, I'm going to take my Jeep, take it to Texas, and race Krista in her Jeep. Hers is a 2-door. It'll probably win, and I'm going to have to cheat. So if I'm going to have to do this, I get 30,000 subscribers, I'm probably going to have some pretty good months on YouTube. So I'm going to have to beef my engine up. But I might do that to win. I got outrun one time. I want you to know something, Krista. I want you to know something. I got outrun one time, and I spent $6,000 on the car the next week to go back and outrun that guy the next week. Reg's laughing. I looked at a ZL1 motor to put in the truck and then said, nope, I don't want fuel injection, all carbs for me. I like fuel injection. I got to say, I like fuel injection. Back in 69, the 427 KDH replaced the Boss 429 V8. It didn't have the brutal punch as the almighty 427. Sean DeLong, you are so right. CJ, I don't know how many times it will take it, but the numbers match. Talking about the front window sunshades, temperature-wise. Oh, I actually put the silver one in my truck, the one that had the insulation. That's what I left in my truck. I find one to fit the Jeep. It's tiny, man. I did buy one and put in the Roush. My wife runs the same kind in hers. But one in the Roush actually says Star Wars on it. It's actually got a big picture of Boba Fett, and but it's the same thing. It's in the truck, but that's what I went with because it actually did drop the temperature the most. Match. Yeah, that's what I thought. Here's to hoping all the nonsense blows over before football season. Go Gators! Yeah, I hope so too. I'll miss my Gators if they don't. But I understand if they postpone it for the better of humanity. I won't be too upset. I would like it to not though. Oh man, the board woodworker. I bet the car sounded like a beast as well. What's man up? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds awesome in my book. The board woodworker. Team Nuts is here. Do you have seat warmers, coolers? If not, have you thought about aftermarket install? I do have seat warmers and coolers on my Tundra. The Platinum does come with cooled and heated seats from the factory. Wait until July or early August when they're trying to get the 2020s off the lot to prep for the 2021. That may be another good option because they're probably going to have a lot of 2020s on the lots when the 2021s are coming out. I don't know. That's totally up to you, though, on that one. Next couple of weeks is probably a good idea, too. Next few days, I mean. 18 CrewMax, how's the remote start? Still working? All right. Do you miss not getting the app ready one? The remote start's working great. I may upgrade to the app ready one. I can do that. I'm pretty sure I can still do that. And I can do a video on the upgrade. It was quite a bit more expensive to get that, I think. So I'll postpone that for a little while, and I may upgrade to that later. But the remote start's still working great. I need to do a video about how far away I can get and it still start with the key fob. Oh, my legs are going to sleep. Tundra ever go for 70, 84 months at 0%? I haven't heard if they have, but it wouldn't surprise me if you couldn't get that. Buying a TRD exhaust with my check. I understand. That's a good mod. Somebody told me on here that they got a TRD Pro exhaust for $400. They sent me a message through Instagram. I was like, wow. I would have almost bought that to replace my Borla and then sold my Borla for $400 and come out even. Brian, how are you? Krista. In Canada, we are getting $2,000 a month for 4 months plus our employment insurance. That's a good deal. Good deal. Hey, Gear, what lift do you have on your Tundra? I have a 3.2 ready lift. It's basically a level kit, but it's a 3.2 ready lift. Beans is laughing. You're going to lose. I'm going to hook something up to the front of it. Yeah, you might. You got stuff at hand that can do that. Hey, Robbie, a YouTuber name. Then it jumped on me. Where'd it go? A YouTuber name, Vintage Speed Garage, has a blue 74 to F100 bump and swapped a 6.8 liter single overhead cam 2V Triton V10 out of an 03 Econoline van and made into a tire shredding monster. I'd say that did shred some tires. Hey, Smoke and Chad, CJ, I want to do a full motor build. I love the old car motors, maybe 11-to-1 compression piston, 410 cam, MSD full ignition, and huge rear to pop the front, at least great sound. You don't need sunshades in Salem, Massachusetts. That's for sure. It stay kind of cloudy up there, does it? I'm selling tickets to the first annual Krista Gear Runner. If anyone is interested, 15% off only tonight. That's a good money maker right there. Good money maker. Put the MFAB EPYX on my 16 Pro Tundra. Want more clearance now. Nice. I understand. Gear, are the seats cooled or ventilated? They have air on them. They have perforated holes. But I think they call them cooled seats, but I'm sure they're ventilated. Now that would make it beastly, the board woodworker. No way. No way. I was glad the Kansas City Chiefs won the 2020 Super Bowl. Yes, sir. Summit will love me, but I'm looking for a total truck and just do a full year down and throw all the block away. Got to go, everyone. Have a great evening. Catch you next time. Sean, have a great night, buddy. I appreciate you stopping by. Sounds awesome, board woodworker. The wreck truck you're looking for. Gear, let me know when the race is, and I will race Rob's Tundra, and I will drive down. Sounds good. Sounds good. If you have a TRD Pro, hit the tow button, haul button, then smile as you pass everyone. Changes the throttle response to torque. You don't have to have a TRD Pro for that. All the Tundras have a tow haul mode button, and they are amazing. All right, everybody, we've been on here about 50 minutes. My legs went completely numb. I can't feel them sitting on this brick wall here. So I'm going to have to hit the bricks. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Make sure you wash your hands. Stay away from people. I think only make the Borla Touring for the Tundra upgrade it to the S-Type. CJ, I'm looking to see how bad it would be for diesel swap also. That'd be pretty cool. But again, I appreciate y'all watching. I love y'all. Have a great evening. Again, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time.